Hello, everyone. It is Monday, March 25th, 2024, and we are going to get right into the video for today. So, first, review of our pick from the last video, which was a NVIDIA CDS. So, on Friday, we got in right around here. We took the 940, 945 CDS, and then I took a nice 35% profit this morning, which is pretty good for a Monday. Really burst up nice and strong, and we sold into this strength on the AM. So that was a very nice win for us. Now, let's start with our market long-term bias here. We're still bullish, and as I mentioned in the previous videos, we have gone from a 3 bullish, which is the max we can be over here, to more of a 2 bullish, where we're still in this trend, but we're seeing some looser price action. On a shorter term bias, we had this big breakout from the FOMC statement, and we've been unable to hold this breakout. I guess the HA candles don't really show it well, but we've been unable to really hold this breakout. We're kind of testing this level here and inching up higher. The price action has been very tiny and very, very compressed. And it's just been a few dull trading days. So let's take a look at the M15 chart. And I'd just like to see what's been happening since the market for the past couple of days. So we can see we got this big breakout over here. We had a potential for a nice bullish, maybe a bullish trend day as we tested the bid, but sellers came in. And we got this kind of a steady grind down, pop up, grind down. We had a gap up, and now we're moving up higher, and now we are compressing. So buyers can't really get anything going. There is certainly some selling pressure here at the gap fill and at the prior day low. So pretty dull day, and you can see it. I mean, the M15 shows a little more clearly, but even the M5, right? I mean, we haven't gone anywhere from 10.10 to 12.15. So on a shorter term basis, I am a -1 bearish. We're in a weak pullback. I don't think the bottom's going to drop out. We're not too overextended. And we don't have to worry about any sort of capitulation. We're just waiting for support to come in. And personally, what I want to see is the market makes a close above the prior day high. So swing traders, I think, should still be on the sidelines. I think this is a nice opportunity to take some premium selling strategies, like put credit spreads, weekly at the monies, even selling out of the money short puts if you have that sort of option. What's it called? Clearance in your account. There's option levels, so I'm actually not cleared to sell puts. I don't think even if it's cash secured. So something I got to change, but that is what I believe swing traders should do. I think there are some opportunities for short-term swings. I took some nice, and I'll give an example right here from last week. Oops. I took some nice profits on Crocs. So I took this breakout over here in the FOMC statement, and then I grind up higher, and it actually tested a decently major level right here, this high at 43.50. And you can see this test right here, 43.92. As soon as it poked above that high, here's 43.50, poked above it, and then smacked down. So my target was right here, hit that target, and took a nice 25% winner on that call. So stocks need their own power, right? And if I'm in a couple long-term swings, I can take some money. If I'm in some short-term swings, I'm taking my 1 ATR move, which I really like in these sort of conditions. So let's look at the day trading basis and kind of our bias here. So we know that support is going to be a little bit lower on the chart. It's a nice weekly chart there. To me, I have support at the 8 EMA and also at the AV WebQ. I don't think we are going to be testing those anytime today because the movement is so dull. And resistance is going to be at the prior all-time high, and very close by resistance intraday is going to be at this prior day low. Can we break back in this low and get into the range from the last day? So day traders, you want to find stocks that are preserving its relative strength during any sort of market dip or sideways market motion. And those are hard. There's a lot of stocks that I liked earlier that retraced, right? Let's look at, NVIDIA is a great example. Nice move up higher here, and then it had a pretty deep retracement. So I have an M15 alert set on the stock, and when I get that alert, we can get a nice move in. MU was looking pretty nice this morning and still looked pretty good until this bearish hammer, and then we start to see some heavy selling. So we want to be careful about that. We have this long candle that was preserved and had some buying, but it wasn't our favorite setup. CRBG was a nice steady breakout today. Long red candle. We're attacking it here, but we're losing some relative strength. So that's your time where you want to exit. I think APA is a pretty nice one over here. Might be one of my picks. So if I'm a day trader, I don't want to be taking too much on a deal like this. This is pretty low probability trading. There's not a lot going on. We're going sideways, mixed candles. There's no momentum either way. Okay. So let's look at our sectors, which energy was pretty strong. I think retail was pretty strong today. Mega cap tech was like okay-ish. It wasn't the strongest. Wasn't actually the worst. A little bit in the middle over here. In terms of some of our other market strength, most things are pretty down, but IWM was doing pretty well. Our equal weighted sectors is flat, which tells us that some of the tech stocks is dragging the market down, which we can see here. QQQ, XLC, XLK, XSD, all a little bit weak relative to the market. And our flight to safety assets are a little bit weak. VIX is down. Our Bitcoin is up very strongly today. You can see that reflected in MSTR and Coinbase, which are doing very, very well. But fairly neutral on the market component basis. Now, because our bias coming into this week is going to be a little bit dead, there's not going to be a lot going on. Market's pulling back. I want to find a nice, strong stock. So the pick for today is going to be Amazon, and it's going to be an Amazon put credit spread. So Amazon, since its gap up, has been in a pretty choppy grind higher. We have some time before mega cap tech earnings. And it's been sort of in this upward sloping trading channel. We have this low plus trend line coming in from February 20th, and we have a VWAP-E coming into play around the $73 level. So the trade that I am looking to take here, the April 12th, 172, 170 PCS for 50 cents. So if we get it on a pullback for 50 cents, we'll have an excellent entry point. We have horizontal support, we have this trend line support, and we have AVWAP-E support over here. If we break through that, we have a very clear path to the 50 SMA as well. So I'm going to bid 50 cents for that spread. You can see if you can get a pullback in here today. So that is our pick for today. The second pick I want to give you guys, in case that doesn't fill, is a short-term swing on APA. So APA has a nice breakout through compression through the SMA over here and has some room until the gap. This high over here is 35.13, so we have about 50 cents of room. So I'll look to enter APA on a little dip and take the 35.50, 34.50, 35 CDS. So those are my two picks. I'm going to put Amazon PCS and then APA CDS. Thanks for watching today, everyone. Quick video, but I hope you found it very helpful. And we'll look at these picks in the next video.